In the market for something posh but less serious looking and kinda sexy, well, I present to you the Merc CLE, which is this, an E-Class with the C-Class design outside and the creature comforts of an S-Class. In short, a definite wife to marry without hesitation. Let me tell you a bit more about her. But first, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Join the family by subscribing. Fantasy Cars is a channel that does your fantasy cars. Now, do yourself a favor and subscribe, or better yet, watch this video till the end, then decide if you want to subscribe or not. And if you do like a certain car, don't hesitate to comment it down below. Well, first and foremost on why you should marry her, well, she's sexy, ain't she? That's the most important thing dealt with. Now moving on to the rest of her body and looks overall, well, now as this is based on the ENT class cabrios and coupes, it should indeed be striking when you first lay your eyes on it, right? Well, if you start from the front, it's pretty gorgeous, don't you think? The grille is almost like the one on the C-Class. Thankfully, this one doesn't have the mask like the one on the E-Class. Moreover, the lights are also sleek and sexy, which is exactly what you want from a wife. I mean a sexy coupe, right? Down the sides, there are various wheels to choose from. Personally, these are my favorites. The rest of the side profile has a few creases on it to make it look less boring. The taillights are like nothing you've seen before, which is fantastic and unique. Tell me your thoughts about the looks of this car, would you wife it or not? However, some people say that it's the inside that matters the most over the looks. Let's see exactly how valid their point is. The inside of this car consists of something similar to the C-Class. It's a shame really that you don't get the full dash super screen like in the E-Class. But to be honest, I prefer this instead. It's not too much, and also keep in mind that this is a sexy two-door coupe and not a high-class executive saloon. The dash is amazing. Oh wait, let's say it's the same one that's in the S-Class. Now that's more like it. The S-Class does have a similar interior too. And just because this is a smaller screen doesn't mean that it has less technology. It does have amazing features too, such as 5G technology, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You can also play Angry Birds, enjoy making Zoom calls, and TikTok browsing. You can also control your smart devices in your home. For example, you can turn on your heaters before you get home. There's also an optional Burmester sound system with added speakers in the headrest. The avant-garde model kicks off with the man-made fabric seats as standard, while the AMG line will give you faux leather and different colors to choose from. The seats come with their own climate control, which is your wonderful heating and cooling. This car is now 15mm longer than the previous CLE. This is to make the rear seats more comfortable. But still, you really shouldn't expect much. There's also 5cm of extra shoulder room to achieve this, plus 4cm of extra elbow room than the previous CLE coupe. If this coupe isn't sexy enough for you, don't worry, a convertible is also available. But please do expect less passenger space if you fancy one, or even less boot space. The boot space itself is a decent 420 liters. Now we come to the engines. I mean, we do have to know what drives our partner, right? Well, this partner right here has a few versions to choose from, but all versions come with a 9-speed automatic gearbox, including a mild hybrid system. First, we have a 2-liter that comes in either a petrol or diesel engine. It's a 4-cylinder plus a 23 horsepower electric motor. This variant comes in either rear-wheel drive or an optional 4-wheel drive. Total power output is 200 horsepower up to 258 horsepower. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour is around 7.5 seconds. That'll be for the 200 horsepower version. The 258 horsepower version does 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 6.2 seconds. Next is the 3-liter straight 6 engine, also available as a petrol or diesel. plus the same 23 horsepower electric motor. This one is 4matic as standard with 381 horsepower. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour will be in 4.4 seconds. For now, those are the only variants available, but the future does hold a few more electric plug-in hybrids. This new Mercedes features the all-new rear axle steering. As a result, this new CLE has a turning circle of 10.7 meters. Before I end of this video, I'd like to tell you that Mercedes in the CLE gives you the driver assistant packages as standard, such as lane keeping assist and cruise control. It is all standard. The launch date hasn't been revealed as yet, but it's definitely coming. Another thing that hasn't been revealed is the price, but I would recommend that you expect the price to be just around the E-classes. And if you wanna check out that car, the link is in the description to check out my video on that car. And finally guys, we've reached the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and also if you watched this far, please subscribe to the channel. We need your support on our road to achieving our fantasy cars. We are a growing family. Remember that there is a beginning for everything, meaning that in the beginning you have to see and really get a feel of how everything is. That means you're gonna learn, make mistakes, and grow from them. There are no chances that on your first shot you'll definitely get it right. It all goes step by step. As this video is still my first, I'm sure you can see that it's definitely not perfect at all. Sometimes it does feel like that nobody will ever watch my videos till this far, but I have to discipline myself and also teach myself that it's a journey, and it's either I walk or I suffer. And by suffer, I mean see my dream cars being driven by other people, knowing very well that that could have been me. And hopefully I'm also growing. And if that's a done deal, well, this is a done video. I'm closing this video and working on my next. So please subscribe to make sure you catch the next one, and also please give this video a like and also comment down below. Thanks for watching.